Hi everyone, it's Angel on Mima here. Mohammed E. I want to give a quick information. You need to protect yourself. There are so many aspects that are triggering many things. Sudden death, accidents, fire, a lot of fire, and bankruptcy. I don't know where to start because we have a very strong battle here. We have Venus squaring Mars, and then we have Venus squaring Jupiter. That's why today I don't have any mood to work with the Posh team, which is also a Sagittarius who's sitting there. Another thing is not everyone in my team is safe. When I have two squares, not even one, two. Venus squares Mars, Venus squares Jupiter. And then Jupiter is squaring Saturn. And then Mars is squaring also Saturn. This is not good. I always tell you, squares, normally, you can, if you're too smart, you can find your way out. But it's very tricky. You have to have that knowledge. This aspect was ready for death, assassination aspects. The table today is assassination, if you can see it. Assassination aspects are all over here. And it's not a normal, like, even though we have seen, like, I quickly saw a message, I've not even checked it properly. Turkey, somebody attacked in a mosque. It's nothing. Mars is the ruler. Today is Tuesday. Just a moment. Tuesday, and this is 13th. Number 1, 3 always has an omen because it's a person dealing with a trickster. That's why they call 13 is an omen number, or the Friday the 13th. It's not a good day. And today is Tuesday the 13th. It's Mars energy. I wanted to repair Bilal's phone also. I didn't communicate because there's an aspect for his chart also with Mercury, which is not clicking. So I will not get what I'm supposed to get because the Mercury is squaring Uranus. Uranus is his sun, his rising sun. I was not going to get any solution. So I have to wait 1-2 days. Then I can try to repair his phone, his SIM card. But he's using internet and everything. We have a problem here. The thing is, if I study this and what I have been downloading while I'm listening to music, you always know I get messages. What messages I've been getting, there is not good news coming. First today you see me. No earrings, nothing. I'm just from the kitchen. How will I put this? I was trying to channel many loopholes where our problem is. And our biggest problem comes from Shane, 10% bikini, blue. You know who you are. You are in problems here. You are the one who is trying to isolate everybody because you want the attention. Now you are the problem. Because of this issue, this aspect is straight to, I was sitting and checking everybody who is close to me. Where is the loophole? You are the first problem. And this is not sitting well. Because I was trying to thread everybody in the loop, because I've seen this aspect. There's death here. Assassination, suddenly, fire, a lot of fire. When Mars squares Jupiter, it means a fire at a grand scale. Mars is fire, a planet which is fiery. If it is assassination plot, yes, you can kill a leader. That's why I got that notion. And then quickly you all started to do your frequency. You thought it's all, everything is about frequency. Because you wanted to see what is she downloading. No. I can even get a message while my guide is here. And you can check and you get nothing. That stupidity needs to stop, especially with the devil and this group of Dubai. And I've seen this Muhammad has come back here. Muhammad Salim. Protect yourself. You and that group of yours. You are a lover. This can be a Gemini involved. Be very careful what you're doing. Something is not okay with you. You're not protected here. And that's bikini shit also, I told you. Yeah, you're working together with a Scorpio. This is narcissistic fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't want to show you this sign, but I will show you. Someone is coming for your life, and I'm so fucking serious. May God protect you. May Allah protect you. Someone is coming for your life. Be it in 3D or an invisible, like spiritual person. And that's why I was checking these aspects. And I was like, where do I start? My own people, my own energy is squaring people out. And I did say that in the last reading. There will be a lot of people who are going to be killed. Or eliminated. Let me put it in that word. Eliminated. Someone is dealing with a narcissistic woman. It can be a side chick or a narcissistic person. I will say be very careful. This group, 9 people. This is 9 of Wands. 9 people. But for you, bikini, I was told openly. The problem is 10% Shane, the bikini in white and blue. This is a narcissist who is trying to isolate everybody. In the name of the chosen one isolated. But in reality, it's them taking credit and taking mileage of what. It's like you are trying to hide us so that you can prosper, and you are using the channel of Bilal's father and Team Turkey. You are not safe. I'm just telling you in advance. Look, this is 9 of Wands. You're already not safe. And then 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. So you have someone who is coming to get rid of you. I will tell you, be very careful. Like the way I got that notion in the morning about Putin's story. You personally now, Team Bikini, that bikini of 10% shade, and you're in white color. This habit of blocking others because you want to take a mileage and you want to be the one seen, like you are the one intuitive and you take credit over everything. You are not safe, I'm telling you. This has been accumulating for a very long time. And you do this narcissistic behavior with a woman involved, and it's a twerk. A Gemini can be significant, or this can be your fucking lover. You are all not safe. I'm going to be honest with you. This might end. Look, we have two images here. Someone's coming. You have triggered somebody, and this person is not a cheap person to play around with. And you did it with a woman. You have blocked many people at work. All because you want a Gemini, or you want Gemini to be seen, or you're trying to give everything to Gemini. In my case, I know. There's a Gemini, I forget Bill, but there is a Gemini who has been using my work for a very long time, and it was you, Capricorn, who was building with them. But this message, I got it clearly. I was shown the vision like this. Tell this bikini, they're just one step away. Where they want you. And you know what I mean when I tell you they want you. The spiritual, dark world here. And it's because of your behavior. When you do injustice to others, and especially if you know these people are gifted, you are trying to be the Bilal and you want to be seen, but the rest have to stay behind. You are coming as Sarah, you want to be seen, and then you are pushing others behind. And you think you're going to get away with this? Unfortunately, no. You are just one step away from a death. And I'm telling you, it's not a normal death. This is going to be, you're going to be either assassinated, or it's going to be like a spiritual death, whereby it's a spirit that is coming to get rid of you. I'm not protect you, but yeah. Why are you tapping in magic? Were you tapping in magic? If you are tapping in spells, especially at work, if you're trying to push others back while you want to be in front, this is a problem. This is the reason. The balancing the karma is coming to you. It's a death spell here. And you're not one, two. If I look at the numbers, I can say there's a Sagittarius involved. It can be an Aries female. Or this is just a narcissistic woman. I know who this is. The yellow pretending to be covering under my account, energy of Mima. But this can be the narcissistic Nari Alexandria. Or it is that Spanish. And I saw you. The way you are very clever. It is British, German and Spanish Empire. I didn't build this for you. You are forcing your way back in, and when you're given a job, you can't do it. That's why I want men to do sports now. Someone is in big danger, and it is your bikini, and it is because of your habit. You have manipulated many people. You are destroying many people's luck. You put people into this. It's like pure narcissistic behavior. Don't do it alone. You do it with a woman. Let me see the character here. This woman has blonde hair. Someone has blonde or colored hair. But it's not dark or brown. It's very light colored hair. Be very careful. The other one has dark hair. This one likes to give orders. But there's someone who is sleeping also with you. You're not safe. I'm just going to be honest. Or this can be the trigger points. You're just not safe in these planets. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. It might start with sickness and the next thing you're gone. And this is manifesting rapidly, either in your second house or you're dealing with a Taurus and you're trying to get this. You're doing this because of money. You're trying to blindfold people for you to receive money. I will say be very careful. Yep, it can be a King of Pentacles also involved, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Don't do that. I'm telling you, this money is not money. There is blood which is needed and it's yours. So you can be even given like an opportunity. Forget the one we are talking about Google right now, or what I've talked about Zumba, that I want to give somebody in Kenya that they can work on my behalf. Forget about that. This is what you are doing. You have a bikini, you know what you do. And you're not alone. 3 of you. This is what you're hiding. Now, the problem is you are running to rush and get money. And there's a King of Pentacles involved. While blindfolding others because you don't want the truth to come out. The danger is this money is not coming just with money. And you did spells. You have to admit that you did spells. Scorpio also involved here. Not all Scorpio, for some. You want this money, but you have no idea the price is your life. And not alone. Your group here. You are how many people? You have, if we read Zodiac, we have Gemini, we have Sagittarius, we have an Aries female. There's a Scorpio there. If we read into numbers, we have 1, and then we have 9, we have 2, and then we have 8. If I look at it energetically, there is a frequency of people who sleep together. So it can be a couple or lovers, or someone has a side chick. But you lack protection here. There's no protection. This money, you are fighting for something here. You know you are blocking others so that you can get this money. And you're going to pocket it yourself and not going to give it to the right person. This is where the problem comes in. Because your blood will be sacrificed here. You did a spell and you didn't know that money spell that you've manifested. You have to give your blood. But unfortunately, they want your life. They want you and your group. They want you and your group. I don't know how I can even help you here. Because even the sun is conjuncting Mercury, so the movement is okay. It's like God says, yep, bring that justice. They did dirty. They went to the dark world to do this. Blindfold others, isolate others so that they can make money or win a case by getting money. When the right one is there and they're trying to hide. I warned you, Muhammad. You will need to protect yourself. You will need to protect yourself and your group. Greed is taking you in a very dark corner now. And especially these rituals you do with spells. Maybe you did even money ritual. Just like that. But this time, the ritual is not working in your favor. It's working against you and your group. Yo, be very careful. Because you see, you have 9 damages. And even here it's 7. Let's see. Yeah, there will be an eclipse. And let's see a look. Coming, assassination, and eclipse. For some, it can be a career ending. Someone is ending someone's career will end. Or for them to transmit their energy to change. They will have to change, yeah. Things will move forward if you balance your own equation. You will need to balance. You are trying to keep people in poverty so that you can be seen as a boss. But this is attacking you now because you're going to get a tower moment. Look, if from a boss you're becoming a pauper. Now this can also be the other groups. From a boss you're becoming a pauper, like poor. This can also be a child. Like for me, I know Earth child, Capricorn. How much are you storing? You're hiding. But you're hiding with that fake Mima. You're hiding with that fake Mama Esha. We're hiding with that Nari Egypt. That's why they're doing so many spells. And the group of Dubai, I told you, stop that. Stop it. There's a tower here. Someone doesn't want to give what's supposed to be given. They're taking the case here and there and there. And the tower is hitting now. Yeah, and there's a death. So this is Bikini. I spoke about your story. And then for the rest you have seen. Someone is holding on to something that's not supposed to be theirs. They know they're wrong. They're doing spells to blindfold people or even give false testimony. And because they want to control everything and have power, they're even doing spells with work. See? The tower is hitting now. And this might end somebody's career or their life here. Someone is in the mortuary here. I'm also seeing there's someone who's going to be unwell. And it's going to be a tower moment. Remember I told you there can be somebody who's going to be paralyzed. Or get into an accident. Or this can be this massive fire that I'm seeing here. There's a lot of natural disasters. Because even Jupiter is squaring Saturn. There are too many squares. This is Sun squares Uranus. And we have the energy. So God is about to throw his own wrath. It's not a Leo. I mean the sun. God, the symbol of God in tarot. God, Allah, whatever you worship. Our main creator. Then we have the moon squaring Mercury. Communication. Karmic mother, a fake mother, is about to be finished here. Someone is about to be finished by their own lie. So if you're, for example, you're a karmic mother, you're not the mother. Or you know you're a karmic mother trying to sabotage someone. This square is not in your favor. It will swallow you. Mercury. The plans of the gatekeeper. You're going to be led astray and pop, your tower will hit there. Just when you think you're winning, you're going to be surprised you're losing everything. Be very careful. The moon is an illusion. If someone has done any moon ritual, I'm telling you openly, your ritual is coming back to you. And then we have moon also squaring Venus. Venus is not entertaining. You see, a karmic mother is trying to block Venus, trying to block finances, trying to block the right person who can bring productive. And that is why I told you Shane 10, because I know Shane is posing as a mother figure there. But unfortunately, you're always working with this group of Black Mami and the gang of Shah Rukh Khan, forgetting who is the real Mima. That is where the problem comes in. That's why we see this moon. The real person is hidden. There's a shadow, which now these people are not protected. They are not protected. So there's a shadow. All these people are sitting over as shadow, pretending as Mima, 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 for example. They're lacking protection here. That's why I told him, I was sitting like, what should I do? And the degrees are not even in favor. I can't play with the numbers easily. Like when the sun squares the Uranus is 5 degrees 31. 5 already, you are it's in the hand of God, Allah, the creator. I can't tamper. You can alter other things, but the will of God, you can't tamper. It's direct from him, pop, hitting. That's why this is what was giving me a lot of headache. I was just like, oh, where do I start? There's a lot of tension. I'm gonna be honest, I won't be surprised we will see the escalation of Iran also and Israel. There will be a lot of attacks. There are going to be bombs. Either it's coming to the Gaza side, or it's going to be the Lebanon or Ukraine and Russia. But there is a lot of destruction coming in the next 48 hours here. May God protect us. But today, someone knew, I think somebody knew. They were they were using the square for assassination, but I got it. That's why I had to speak about it. Assassination, which is spiritual. You go closer, you click, you leave that person to become sick, and the next thing, they're dead. See? But I caught it early. When I checked the planets, I was like, what? A powerful leader can be taken out here. Very easy to take a powerful leader with these aspects. But if you are protected by God and you know you're on the right side, you'll be protected. Can you imagine, as I said, the sun is squaring Uranus, and you'll not believe it, that Uranus is trining Pluto. So whatever God is going to assign, whatever Allah will say, kun fayakun, let it be. This triangle is already activated by Pluto. Whatever will hit Uranus, because there's already a triangle. From God, when it comes to Uranus, the triangle has been clicked with Pluto. So distraction, 100%. Whatever is going to be distracted, it will be no reincarnation, no rebirth. It's Pluto, death to ashes. So I'm telling you, this was an aspect for killing a powerful leader. But Alhamdulillah, when you have a good heart, God will always protect you. Allah will always send you the hints. Some people think it's fun, maybe it's tech. No, it's not tech. This is an aspect you can remove a powerful leader. Mars is a kingdom. Leadership. A president. Prime minister, someone who is in power, like they have very strong aspects. And imagine they're squared. Saturn is squared. The Jupiter is square. It's like this. Very easy. They can't come out. But if you trust Allah, you'll always be protected. But this is a very good aspect of assassination, and it's not ending today. This is continuing until tomorrow. I would say the next 48 hours. Give it 48 hours. It's a very strong aspect. That's why I said I'll tell you how to protect yourself when we have such aspects. One, especially when Mars is on fire. Do not take strong red liquids. For example, if you're a person who loves wine, reduce the intake, because it will trigger your hemoglobin in your anatomy, and an unusual heat can come and you can get a stroke from a simple drink. So if you take 3-4 glasses, maybe take half a glass in the next 48 hours, just half a glass. If you're a person who loves to eat chili, I would say totally try to avoid it. If you can't, you have to take then very little. Do not take anything that will trigger the Mars energy. Things like chili, as I said, red wine. If you're a person who is in the melting, like you're melting stuff, where you work with a very high degree of heat, I would say make sure you have every kind of protective outfit. If you're a firefighter, make sure you have the right outfit you wear for fire before you go maybe to extinguish fire or anything. Because be alert, there will be a very big fire here. And a lot of calamities. This can be an earthquake also, like an earth will shake in a way that it will bring down so much damage. And because of this damage, this is where now people will need to go and text, bring emergency help of every kind. And you will need to protect yourself. Natural calamities are very much high alert. If you are a leader of any kind, let's say you are a CEO, you are you're in a position where you give authority. Protect yourself. Make sure you have either tiger eye, or you have turquoise, or the stones, the crystals. That's why I was told when I did the reading, give them crystals. Make sure you keep that crystal intact 24 hours around you. You need that. You need that on your phone. But if you have a crystal around you, it's much better. Because that energy, when it hits, it transmutes out. See, like, it hits, it goes out. But when you have no protection, it hits and it goes in. That's why it's the beauty of the good thing about crystals. They suck and transmute that energy. If you're a person, let's say you're dealing with gas and liquid oil in a refinery, for example, or you're in a rig, I will say be extremely careful, because the heat on the ground, you're going to sense the temperature will not be normal, and that can trigger like a burst. This can also happen to what do you call them? The sanitation you see on the street with the black cover. I forgot the name. Like, there's a lot of water underground going, and you know what I mean, covers whereby the sanitation is for sanitation purposes. This thing can burst because there's a lot of pressure coming on the ground. So avoid walking near these things. Avoid walking, but because it can burst and you just thrown like a volcano. You're also going to have a very nasty volcano in the next 48 hours. If we have people like the Mountain Watch, we have that team here under my science group. Keep an eye. There's a mountain which is about to vomit, and it's going to cause damages. Most probably also these places like Indonesia, they have this issue where the mountains always, the volcano just comes unnoticed. Pay attention to these places. The areas like Oceania, where I told you guys, study that area before I come and we start to invest there. I give you instructions about what to do. Such places, Tonga, something is about to happen, like, and it's going to shock everybody. It's going to be a mountain or an earthquake. Someone who is doing a lot of dark work will be caught because there's nodes which is opposing Lilith. So if you're someone or you have somebody, even if it's your family, you're going to catch these people. These people are about to be exposed, and because Lilith, the nodes are opposing Lilith, which means whoever is trying to block your path, Lilith is the dark moon. Whoever is trying to block your path is going to be caught. And when this person is caught, it's finished because they're going straight to the south node, which it will be a tower moment and then death. So death of your enemy. And I'm serious. Someone who feels like they're a bully, they can control, something will happen and it will trigger a very sudden death. I told you, tower. And this is activated because the sun conjuncts Mercury, and Mercury already conjuncts the sun conjuncts Mercury, and then we have Uranus also trining with Pluto. But remember, what is the source? The sun, and the sun is conjuncting this, and Uranus is trining Pluto. This is not good. I know other scientists will say, how is she reading it? I told you, I just look, but I do my astrology way. It's extremely old. I don't even know how to put it. And how we read it in the matrix is totally different than how it's done here. And that's why I give information, and when you check in real life, it happens. Like the last time I said that people are going to be killed. Something is about to happen. Whatever I tell you and I see it popping, and I give you the messages. Be very careful. This is not good. Get to know who you team up to work with. Get to know who you team up to work with. I'm here manifesting, and I'm telling you the truth. Because again, I'm telling you, whatever I've manifested, it's bringing permanent endings. I was betrayed, but this betrayal now, this is coming with permanent endings. Please be very careful. So I've told you what you need to do. Use your protection, and I will do it even myself today. Before you go to bed, if you can put salt at your doorstep, it's good. But if you can have a water with, if you have the sea salt, the one which is rock. If you don't have, you can use the kitchen. The rock salt, it's good. If you have something like a mixture, for example, I have it, whereby you mix salt, you mix black seeds and lemongrass. It's very good, very good. And the garlic leaves. And then the other thing which always protects you, I don't know the name in English. I'll have to check it. But in Kiswahili, I'll check it and then I'll post it. Oh, let me just do it here. It's a plant. It's called the stinking weed. In Kiswahili, we call it mnokavundo. And who is this in Zanzibar airing right now? My phone is pinging in Zanzibar. This is where the scam comes in. It's called mrambazi or kundemvika. In Duruma, they call him salafu. All in all, it's called stinking weeds. This is how they look like. If you can get this, stinking weeds, just Google. And it has yellow flowers. If you can get this with lemongrass, garlic leaves, garlic shells, not the garlic, the shell, And then you pick with black seed. And if you have a little bit of rose water, add there. And a rock salt, like the sea salt. Mix it up, blend it until it's powder. Then take a good bath. This will act like an aura shield for you. But if the problem with these things, if you are on the wrong side, it doesn't shield you, it attracts your karma. That is why I was thinking, well, should I give you the secret or not? When you mix these things, they attract. So just listen. Lemon grass, sea salt, the one in rock, rose water, a little bit. Then you can make a paste. Then you can dilute it in a big amount of water and take a bath. Yeah, it will leave particles, but you can wash yourself. Then you need stinking weeds. And black seeds. I think I've given you. It's 5 ingredients, yeah? Lemongrass, sea salt, rose water, stinking weeds, black seeds, and garlic shell. Garlic shells. The skin of the garlic. Not the garlic itself, just the garlic shell. 6 stuff. You need this. Mix them together. And then you can dilute it in water. You can even create, if you can make this, even if it's in a bottle, because if you use the dry stuff, then you can just put it on the side. Take a portion and the rest keep it. Anytime you feel like you have anxiety or you feel sick, try this. It also washes away any, if you have like strong evil eye or so, it takes away. For some, if you are near the ocean, it's good. You can mix, if you don't have rose water, you can use sea water or a river, from the river or a stream. You can take the water from a natural source and use it. But it should be from a very clean natural source. Then you can shower yourself. But I'm telling you, the problem with this is if you're on the wrong side, what happens is it attracts now. It opens you up to receive the karma. If you're right and you know you have been betrayed, this acts as a shield and it projects the strongest karma towards the person who has been hurting you or a group. So before you make any move or take any action, make sure you know where you stand. Have you been a tyrant? Have you participated in any lie, groupie, or such things? If yes, think twice before you do it. Redeem your soul before you do this cleansing. It's extremely powerful. But if you know you're clean, you have not done anything, but someone has done you dirty, go ahead, do it. I promise you, you're going to see the projection, the same shit they wanted for you, it's going to go back to them. It's no mirror magic. This is straight, I'm telling you, the planetary aspect is straight, the karma comes straight from God, from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's kun fayakun, be and it will be. And that's why we have the 10 of swords and the tower. Make sure on the right side. For others who are taking, if you're a person who likes to be seen like a bigger person, you have it all, while you're hurting others on the other side, on purpose for you to survive, I promise you, it's not going to end well. The shit, you are going to regret it. I will say you're going to regret it, because this powerful, it's something that is opening you up. Either you are getting the shield and then bullets are going to the enemies, not like real bullets, but I'm saying attacks. The same thing they want you, it's going back to them. But if it's the opposite side, it's a different story now. If you're the tyrant, I'm telling you the truth, it's not gonna work well for you. So someone is doing the most because of you want money. Now, Bikini, you know you are doing a lot of things behind the scene because of this. You are going to pay a hefty price for this. Be very careful. Personally, I know many people have wronged me. I'm going to do this. Don't look at my color. You know my name. You know who I am. You can filter. You can put your shit and pretend like you're a reader because you want to be seen like a high priestess or whatever. I don't care who you are. You can even be Fatma, who's next to me. You can be even pretending to be Esha, my mother. At the end of the day, which was just an illusion. There is no Esha working. Everything is coming from me. If you look at Bilal, it's me. It's only the artwork Bilal is doing himself. But everything I have to manifest for all the groups. Why create this illusion? Yeah, we have a family tree, but why somebody feels so entitled? Like to put us down and take everything. Blame yourself now. This move, it was something I was urged to tell and do it. So I was really like, should I not? Because this is assassination plot. And it's not ending. They are very active, still active in the next 48 hours. But I'm telling you, most of my group people, they don't have, because my Venus is, my own Venus and Venus, it's squaring. The Jupiter, which is big, Jupiter is always about big numbers, anything which is coming in big, like amplified. So my own team, we still have loopholes there. Someone is still not clean, someone is still lying, someone is clinging on power. Well, this is coming to affect you now. I can't protect you because it's coming direct from source, from God. I can't tamper with frequencies or like in the matrix, not here. I can't alter the wheel, the astrological wheel. I can't alter, and at least you can escape the karma. Even if you can't escape karma, it will always hit you, but you can amplify it. Either you make it big when you give sadaka and make that good action big, so it's like distinguishes the bad part, or the vice versa. But you can't run from karma. It's just how you're going to make it, like you use a good side of you to make it, at least to cool down the karma. But this I can't. There is no way, there's no place I can fix that. There is no place. Everything is screwed up here. Now the only thing I'll tell you, please, what should we do? It is what it is. Everyone fend for yourself. That's the only thing I'll tell you. So those are the things I wanted to tell you. If you don't have all the ingredients, it's okay. Just take your kitchen salt. If you have rose water, it's fine. Use it. That's it. For some people have lemongrass as tea bag. Yeah, cut it from the tea bag and use it. It's fine. That's all I needed to tell you. This is the protection you needed to tell you, and I wanted to tell you, those who are in my group, that are not protected. But the Bikini, I got your message loud and clear. You are the one who is doing all this manipulation. And this issue of God hiding the chosen one, you are wrong. The one who poses as God, you are very wrong. Everyone has a right to live. The prophets were not hidden. They were exposed in every place. Why? Because they were the message bearer, givers. What you're doing is wrong. It's because you're trying to celebrate with other people and leave somebody out in the cold. You're giving others. Look at the colors that you're celebrating with, and look at the ones you're leaving behind. Why? Because you're creating an illusion. So your falseness posing as a god is coming back to bite you, because I can see right through you. You will need to change everything. You have 48 hours here. These aspects are very nasty, because if they manifest, you're going to regret it. Yeah. Can be an Aries. Yeah. Aries is very significant also here, which is an emperor. And they're doing it with the King of Pentacles. This is not good. Emperor doesn't mean only the emperor. This can also be someone in a leadership position. They're doing it because they're collecting money for work, but it's short-lived. Something nasty will happen to you. This can also be a Gemini significant or their lover. These people are lovers. It's not good for you. Protect yourself. But I'm just telling you, it's not going to end well. Forget whatever you're done in behind. Forget that. Start this new chapter and be fair. Because this chapter is ending. Either way, whether you want it or not. If you don't want to stop, you're going to be ended. So it's better you close the chapter yourself and let things flow naturally. Because there's a tower coming. Whatever you manifested. Someone will come and speak the truth. You have a problem. A fire sign woman, or this is a third party. Someone is very narcissistic and they want to control. And because of that, and for me, I will say openly, because imagine I'm sending a message, someone will post, manage storage. Why? Because Mana wants control. A man wants control. And it's you, stupid Hamdan, and your group, fighting with Omari, fighting with Tima, fighting with, well, I told you. I will not talk anymore. It's coming. I will be doing this because I have my notes already prepared for a long time. I will have to take this ritual bath. Because what I saw today, someone came to me, he was almost dying. He was like this, help me with water. I was like, what? I don't have water here. But the woman next to me is an old woman, she had water. And she gave the man water. Because she had bought a lot of water. She was with her husband, old couple, very old couple. Very old. And they took the bottle and they gave the small bottle to the guy. And to me, he wanted €1 to buy water. But the woman gave her, and then I told him, okay, you can take. And then he said, if you have 2 or 10, give me also. I said, you asked for one, just take one. The bus has come. He was running because he went away. When he saw I was going into the bus, he was running, like running for his life. Straight to the bus. The guy had this, he had shorts, and he had the same color of my channel of Help Within 2018. Which now brings me to this. I was like, maybe this is what I'm shown. The person running this account is about to regret it. Because I gave you enough warning. And one of them is Nasreen. And this stupidity of Egypt. That's why they're stealing my work, posting it elsewhere. And this Tesla who has been playing this game. Well, the time has come. You're not safe anymore. You're not safe. That color, the way I saw it, I don't think that... Even though I gave him protection, yeah, but he was a step away, I can say, from either fainting or because he could not hold it anymore. He was almost dying. So that was just an example of being shown. And the guy had shots. I was so surprised. So just know when you come back, make sure you are doing the right thing. And to those who are greedy, and I've been telling this group of Help Within 2018, you've been running this for a very long time. You, Honey, Nasreen, and many others, including you, Muhammad Ramadan, and this fucking liar who's sitting in Paris and all that. Even you, Hakim. So I can't help anybody. Everybody fend yourself at this point. I protected the other kids. The kids, I told them, put them in the safe group because this war is going to escalate here. War is going to escalate in all sides. So pew, pew, people will start killing each other here. And we'll see others' career ending. And that's the reason I told her, can I have the kids on my side here? The rest, up to them. But still, I'm just telling you. You can be an adult, but you are under the group of kids. It doesn't matter. Fend for yourself. If you know you're wrong, I'm just telling you openly. I don't think whatever is manifesting here, you will ever overcome it. Because it has a permanent ending. And to those that I've mentioned, look into yourself. And that God It doesn't work the way you want. You are doing a lot of deception. You see 7 of Swords with your Emperor and Aries and this because of money. This is going to end in a nasty way. And I'm telling you, there's a very active death in all aspects. So someone can wake up and you're dead. Look at the Iranian president. How was he killed? He even attended a meeting. Not Iranian president, sorry. Iranian president, yeah. The one who, Ibrahim, out with his helicopter. He died just like Tiger was, because it was just from a meeting. I've given you example of Dori and Diana. Out of nowhere, they were gone. So such situation is what we're going to see. So people like you were holding this position of emperor and you're trying to create illusion so that you can get money or push and pull because of your greed and the karmic mothers, fake Aishas everywhere. Yeah, you're calling me Aisha also, no problem. But in reality, the paper is different. Aisha doesn't exist anywhere. She's at home in Kenya. And you're bringing here, okay, we are following the stories. Fine, but when you're bringing spirituality, I always tell you, spirituality, and media game is a media game. And someone is taking things personally and too far. And this is where the danger now comes in. It's like there's a stop. You either change the game or you get permanently eliminated. So to the person who was eliminated, first of all, I'm seeing the witch is coming back. I don't know what someone said that. That's manipulation. You will not last here, I'm telling you, because there's another calamity waiting for you, especially if you know you're coming back in the wrong way. If you're coming back in a very manipulative and wrong way, I'm telling you, you will not even last. There's another calamity waiting for you. Be very careful. I'm going to leave it there. And to you, the team of Muhammad Ramadan and whoever, you knew what you are doing. And if it is you, the one who's running help within 2018, you have very little time left before you see your life changing 360. That I promise you. It's going to happen. And including you, Tesla, I told you. Give me my channel. You are taking my work, uploading somewhere else. You don't know when to stop. Something will stop you. And this goes to that orange group. There's nothing like Spain and German Empire in orange. Do you know when I had that orange photo? The scarf which I was wearing, the gold that was holding. Do you know how many years back? You are not in the picture. So even that color, I started it. How did you claim it? And even with my other phone, the German phone. And the next thing is you want to dominate and always take everything and put Mima behind the scene. This is how you all do it and make money. Then we will just throw her to petrol. I'm not going to say much, but the wrath that is coming, whether you're a sister, you're a brother, or what, I will say think twice. Fend for yourself. You need to fight for yourself here because it's not going to end well. I promise you. Even if you survived an attack and you came back here through, you think you're too smart, yeah, they're going to swallow their word. You are about now to be swallowed completely by the universe because there is still karma heading your way. You don't want to learn the lesson. You still want to play the game, so you are about to be eliminated now permanently. Be very careful. It's me, Mima, telling you bye-bye.